Hello, Cross Park. Glad everybody survived the blizzard of 25 earlier this week. Obviously, it's a pretty nice day out now, and I'm on my way to the coffee shop to do a little sermon prep, hopefully some final sermon prep, but wanted to bring you a few announcements for the week, a couple of reminders. Men's prayer is this Saturday morning at 7 a.m. We'll be at the house on Hemby. Also, know that our fellowship time on Sunday morning is going to be for children and youth. So parents, get there with your kiddos at about 9:25, get them dropped off and situated, and then we can enjoy fellowship together as adults on Sunday before the service. Then during the service, we will be looking at Genesis chapter 26. So last week we were in 22. We're moving ahead a few. So if you want to read 22 through 26, that might be a helpful way to prepare. But our sermon will be on a few of the verses in chapter 26, particularly verses 1 to 5, and then verses 23 to 25. And we're going to be thinking this weekend about how do we access the covenant blessings that God has promised to Abraham. And we'll consider that through the life of Isaac a little bit. Another really important reminder is this Wednesday is Cross Park's Got Talent. That's for everybody. So if you have a talent you haven't signed up yet, please do. And if you don't have a talent you want to share, we would still hope that you would come and enjoy the talent of your brothers and sisters. Wednesday night, Cross Park's Got Talent. Something else to mention is that the women are gathering for a wreath-making event on November 22nd. That's going to be at Hemby, and it's open not only to Cross Park folks, but to the community as well. So feel free to invite your friends and plan, ladies, to be at that wreath-making event. I believe there's an RSVP for that as well. Also, Angel Tree is coming up. So that is going to begin the 30th of November, which is the first Sunday of Advent, which is very close. But do know that we are going to be participating in Angel Tree this year, and Polly Thatch is coordinating that. So if you have any questions about Angel Tree, connect with Polly. And there will be more details coming out about Angel Tree. But know that that's coming on the 30th of November. I hope you take time to click that link in this email, the link to the song He Will Be. It is a City Light song, fairly recent. They put that out fairly recently, maybe even within the last year. But it does a great job, I think, of summarizing a lot of the themes from our sermon series here in Genesis on covenant foundations, that our hope, our confidence is that God has been faithful, He has been merciful, He has been gracious, and He will be worthy of our worship. And so would encourage you to give that song a listen, and I've also included a PDF of the lyrics so that you can reflect upon that hymn. Lastly, I would just note a couple of things for your prayers. Certainly you are aware that our Pulpit Search Committee is up and running. They're meeting weekly. I think they will have now met, when you see this video, they've met 3 times, I think, and they have a lot of work before them. So be praying for those 7 folks. That's Dan Dykstra, William Henderson, Rudy Barlow, Amanda Bache, Susan Newcott, Sonny Green, and Larry Shank. So that's our Pulpit Search Committee. Very thankful for their labors. Please do be praying for them. Would also ask that you pray for an upcoming leadership meeting on Tuesday night this coming week. We have elders, deacons, shepherdesses, staff, and a number of reps from other teams like finance and Pulpit Search. We'll be all together talking through some logistics, ministry logistics, trying to all get on the same page, but also thinking about who is it that as a church we are to be reaching out to. Who's our who is the question we're going to be beginning to wrestle with and think through. So would encourage you, please pray for us during that meeting on Tuesday night. Certainly as well, be praying for our leadership training process. We've had 2 of our 3 formal training sessions. The 3rd is coming up on December 6th. Again, our hope is to be able to present to you a slate of folks in February for those roles. So thank you for your prayers and appreciate the life that we have together as a church, and so grateful for you. And looking forward to seeing you on Sunday morning when we gather for worship at 10:30. And if I don't see you then, we'll see you when the Lord brings us back together again. Until then, grace and peace, Cross Park.